Well, we're
Showtime.
Jokes on y'all.
Ugh.
Y'all thought you were coming to. No, we took over David's. He's tied up over by the chickens or goats, something.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely not working.
No, no. He
Tim
been,
finally put a working video out this year within the last 365 days. Now he's talking like he
Put
worked.
2 work videos out in the last year. This year. This year, right? This year.
Well, the dozer video was somebody else working, and that was from 2 years ago.
No,
You
last
just-
week I put another working video.
You
I had
just
2 in the same week.
edited.
Actually 3. I had
You see
1,400 pounds of batteries.
Fucking crap.
I racked up 1,400 pounds of batteries. That was work.
What's going on, guys? I'm sorry that Tim's here. But I'm happy everybody else is here.
Cheers.
Anthony, are we coming in loud and clear? I'm sure we're gonna have to speak up a little bit. The
Well, just you.
the laptop is way over there.
They can hear the rest of us
Oh yeah.
because we
Yeah.
speak.
Oh yeah. See, I can't even talk right with them. See.
La 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 la.
Someone told me. Someone
You
told me to.
You know how it is, guys. When like grade school, right? Whenever a little girl or a little boy likes somebody, you know, they tease them and all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
shut up.
I think Tim's got a crush on.
Maybe
you
that's
guys.
why that someone said I should have the rubber snake for you tonight. I'd have pulled it out during the live. Watch you come apart.
Yeah.
Somebody said that.
I promise you, you keep playing with those snakes. I'm not the one that's going to come apart.
That's so funny you said that because
He's already.
we put out a video today on Drifting Dreamers 5, and I was doing a little tour of Dez's, our friend Dez from Dez's Crazy Life.
Mhm.
We were over at her new potential property yesterday, and I found a rubber snake in one of the sheds. And like I even said something about it on my video. I was like, "Oh, I flipped it over." So
They said you should have brought it for the live, but that's what people were telling me.
It's funny. It's like, why is Tim so clean? Because the only thing he did was run from work today.
Who asked that? Cully Texan. What's up, Cully?
Actually, it was kind of a clean work day. It wasn't.
For you? The rest of us are dirty.
I'm not sure.
I was saying,
No.
I look clean because you didn't want to wear this hoodie all day long.
That's
so
right.
the black shirt is covered in
Really,
tons of man
it
butter.
was sawdust and sweat. It's pretty much all we had,
Well,
right?
we can't really. Me and Jason can't
Well,
hear right now.
That's not true. That ain't true.
Yeah.
Remember the
Oh
the
no,
mud pit?
that's why I had to change my boots. I had to take my boots out because
Me and Jason really can't even hear right now with all the
There-
sawdust in our ear.
there's a little bit of a moisture problem in the back of the cabin, and we all found it at least once.
Yeah.
right?
At least
I know Kevin from World Works Littlefield. He said he found it.
I found it
And
twice.
if you got a hole in your boots,
I
you'll
had
definitely
I
find
had
it.
my boat boots on.
And I stuck it down in there, and then when I pulled it up, I activated it. Got the full aroma.
I think
Yeah.
my son's in here. What's going on, son?
Levi.
It made
Our mountain home in here. What's up? What's going on, guys?
Speaking of Dez, there's Dez Crazy Life.
She was just in my premiere. Thank you,
Tell
Dad.
you what, I had so much fun with her the other night.
Oh yeah,
She was
Des is
so
awesome.
I
amazing.
think all you ladies.
Girl,
had
I love you.
Although I
Oh, we
missed,
did.
I
We
missed
had a
the
blast.
Hubbardston.
You know
Oh,
what?
yep. The
You know what I
Hubbardston
mean?
did. He did.
You know, I can't wait for him to come back and hang out. David Blunt, glad you're in here. That barn door rail thing that you sent me. If you have a link to where you
Is
got
that
that,
David Moffat or David Glenn?
I don't know. It's David.
If anybody
Which
knows,
Moffat or which David?
Yeah, is it
if
Moffat? Or,
anybody knows,
I think it might have been Moffat. I think it was David Moffat. David Moffat, when you watch this,
yeah,
can you email me the link to where you got that from? Because
Barn door.
the barn
hardware.
hardware. I need another one because we got a hole in the tiny house now.
or Works
Oh,
Littlefield comments. He said, "Is it break time?" That must be Jamie.
Yep.
It is finish time for today.
Yeah,
There was only one break. There's lunch.
Yeah, lunch.
Yeah, we
lunch-
took-
lunch
yeah,
break,
Took
yeah.
lunch break and that was
That
it.
was it.
I did take
Yeah.
actually I took an extended break. I was only about 50% today, and I put out my video, so I was on the laptop a little bit, tipping and tapping.
tap.
Hello, good people. I saw y'all with the tools at Wesley Harrington. What up, Wes?
Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, man, that thing right there did its thing today.
Man.
We
Hi,
used it
Lauren.
today.
Sorry I didn't see you today.
I used it
I had a
twice.
struggle bus day.
It was the most amazing thing to be able to have the quick attachment on the
Oh,
on
Oh,
the, on
that-
the whole saw.
yeah.
That whole
Yeah.
saw, hey,
Oh,
I will
man.
testify to that. Yeah, that new
sorry,
saw,
honey,
Spider.
but
Yeah,
Mike
Spider
just
saw.
Yeah,
made
that's the
cost
can-
us a
that's
little
the
bit of
can.
money.
Anybody
with
wants
it.
to get me one for Christmas?
What's new?
PO Box 360.
It's a tool though.
Look,
so it's
Tennessee.
very-
It's a tool.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, a fly on
Oh,
the.
Get out of here! I didn't put a seat out for you.
Come on, get on out of here.
Yeah, we're dealing with mosquitoes and flies in
Mosquitoes.
February,
I
guys.
saw red
Yeah.
wasps today try to come in.
Oh, well, we.
Oh, they
Red
caught some
wasp.
wasps today.
Listen
Yeah.
to this. Kevin with Works Littlefield stuck his hand right into the red wasps and got stung like 4 times on his hand.
Really?
He didn't even make a sound. He pulled his hand out and getting stung. He's like, "Oh, they're stinging me."
Mike would have flipped backwards and fell 6 times. Y'all know how Mike does.
I just screamed bloody murder, boy. I don't like it.
Hey, Mike did hit the ground today. I don't think it was on camera.
It was not on
So
camera.
it was
Mike,
not a-
Mike played carpenter. He played roofer, and he played electrician.
That's right.
Yeah.
All in one.
Although at the end of the day, as tired as I was, and I did forget about Tim rewiring my breaker panel, and I got shocked today twice. The first time,
That's why I stayed away. I saw what was coming. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the zip
You know,
tape.
and Tim was looking at that wiring today, and he's kind of like, man, I don't want to mess with another guy's wiring. But now it makes sense why he
I
does.
chose wisely.
Because
Didn't
he's
I?
like, he knows that he changed some things, and now somebody's gonna get a little zazz.
I just stuck to rolling the zip tape. And I'll roll the zip tape. I ain't paying attention to the wires.
Phil W. Ryder, did you actually get Tim at Rich Life to work?
A little bit.
A little bit.
he did. Hey,
I'd learned more than I worked.
I was proud of Tim. It was Tim actually learned some stuff. You could tell he was actually really invested into what he was doing today. He did a good job.
So
I learned a lot.
I'm scrolling through. David Moffat said, sorry, come on. That was the old barn kit I bought from the auction. They're getting proud of those kits. Look into the pocket door kits. They work.
Yeah.
There ain't no
Two.
pocket door with
Yeah, you're not pocket dooring
Yeah,
where,
no
where he
pocket
wants
lids.
the barn
No,
door.
this is gonna have to be a barn door.
You might just have to bust out the old metal worker days and just
Yeah,
make you
my
one.
own.
Oh no, Anona has the Rona.
I know the Rona.
It's not funny, but
That's-
that's
that's-
Did you
It
see
rhymes.
Glenn and Shane and Salty Life?
what they
He
say.
said, Mike, the spider stuff is indeed rather awesome. They make double-sided jigsaw reciprocal saw blades as well.
Man, that's
And they're cheap too.
That's pretty cool.
They are.
I
I
was shocked at how cheap this skill saw blade was. It was $8.
yeah.
Sitting
Spider
right
might be.
beside all the other ones that were 50
We,
and
we might have to
Spider, if
start
you're
looking into
listening,
it.
Reach out to all of us for a collaboration.
Yeah.
Somebody go
Mosquitoes.
tag us in Spider.
Yeah.
Mosquito.
What up, Brian Wilkerson?
David
We
Glenn,
see you.
or dang, yeah, David Glenn in Delaware said, "I'm just trying to keep up with Frankie from Three Mississippi." I think Frankie must have just got shocked recently, also.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure.
Now the second time was all Mike's fault. The
It
first time
It was.
that just didn't know, but the second time I asked him like 4 times, "Are you sure you don't want me to flip that man?" No, we're good, we're good.
I
They got
you
lit
asked
up
me to
again.
get
It
made.
still bit me. It bit me. My hands were tingling for like 10 minutes.
Well, you know what? I can say this now. 27 years being an electrician. Actually, more than that in the Navy. Never got shocked once.
Are you serious? Dang, that's a beast, bro.
Yeah, I never ever said that while I was working.
Right? Oh, yes.
Good.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you know
but
what?
let me rephrase. I never got shocked unintentionally
Man.
because there's always that the
Yeah.
megger, the
Oh, yeah.
megometer.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that to everybody.
I think what it is Mike kind of nailed it earlier or whatever. We was actually talking about that subject. And being that you're the engineer and that you like scope out everything and plan everything, you ain't the one
I
doing the
was
work to get
for-
shot.
for at least
Right.
6 years, I was the shift electrician, industrial. shift
Okay.
electrician,
Oh, nice.
for
Okay.
6 years.
Okay. All right.
Well, but in all fairness, too, he couldn't get shocked. They have so many OSHA regulations that you got to have
What-
half a
what
county
happens on
shut
night-
down to touch.
What happens on night shift stays on night shift.
No, okay.
I was an HVAC technician, and within my first 3 years, 2 years, just in Jacksonville, I grabbed the top of a capacitor probably 37 times.
Yeah.
And that's about 440 volts.
We used to
You
charge-
didn't learn the
We used to
first
charge
time.
them up and
And
throw
that
them to
was
people.
just Wednesday.
Yeah, right.
You know, those capacitors, we used to charge them up and then throw them to
No,
people.
that bites me.
Yeah.
Pauline says, "Hi, all you gorgeous men."
Hey.
I know. I'm feeling the testosterone in the room, y'all.
Hey, so my
We
buddy,
worked all day and got that. I'm just sitting over here in my little.
hey, my buddy Wes said they have a bunch of different barn door style hardware on Amazon.
Nice. Yeah, I want to try to match it up.
Brad
That's why I
Wilkerson.
was asking for this.
Yeah.
I would like for it to match. because they're going to be pretty close to each other, pretty much.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Well, the
Nick
way you're
Robinson.
doing that one,
Yeah, it's going to be in a room, but
yeah, they're not in this. They're not necessarily in the same room where you're going to see
Yeah.
both of the hardwares at the same time.
yeah, that's true. Let's hope it don't hit 2 degrees because
Yeah.
there's a big old hole in the wall.
Hey, Paul Honeyman said Tim's never been shot. David needs to invest in a taser stick.
Oh
Right,
no,
right.
I've been tasered before. Yeah,
That's a different
I
subject.
was actually a bartender.
I got a dog
And
collar.
some of y'all don't know this. That when you tase somebody, anybody holding on to them get tased
Oh yeah,
as well.
yeah, I know.
Right. So when we would tase people at the bar, we go clear. One time I didn't hear clear. I got lit up.
Oh,
That's
Dave-
Look at David Moffat
Dave
coming
Moffat
in with it.
Oh.
10 membership.
Thank you, David.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, and just so you know, Tim, I don't know if you know this, and maybe you guys don't know this, but that's not just for a taser. That's anytime you get electrified, you touch anyone else, you will
Oh, yeah.
definitely pass it down to
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Aw, thank you, Philip.
Petty Jean said, I got shocked by a TV picture tube. once."
Right here.
Ooh, that's high voltage. Yeah, those are high voltage.
Karen Herkey said, Tara, I feel for you being the only lady. I should be there.
I offered to bow
Y'all
out.
come out?
I did. I offered to bow out.
We said,
like,
no,
let
you
them do the
can't.
bro thing, and
No.
Yeah.
yeah, no, they wouldn't let me. Well,
Yeah,
David
She's
wouldn't let me.
bringing the highbrow to the
I told her
conversation.
if she wasn't in it, it was just way too much testosterone.
It was. We had to class this thing up a little bit.
Yeah,
it
a
can't
little
just
bit,
be
yeah,
us.
It's a little,
Well, you're saying I keep
little on the low side.
Is Anthony not in here tonight?
Yeah, I've seen her. Yeah, I've seen
She
her
was in
several
here.
times. Several
Yeah,
times.
where you at? I ain't seen you.
Rhonda Cagle with a $20
kids.
super chat. Hi everyone, we love you, David. Love Raylan and Riley.
Yep.
Really.
Hey guys.
Brian
I
Wilkerson,
want to
what's
thank
up?
probably the 500 people in here that were in my premiere a while ago. That was very, very nice of y'all. Thank
Yeah,
y'all
that's
for
cool.
joining me. That was like the most I've ever had in a premiere.
Really?
490 in a
Dang,
premiere.
man,
Wow.
that's nice.
Trina Rock. I love your name because add an EY to that, and that's what I grew up with too. So I'm kin with you there. Yeah.
My mom's name is Katrina.
Yeah.
McAllister Homestead said they got hit by lightning.
Auntie Ann says she's been commenting, but I missed them all. I'm on my phone, Auntie Ann, tonight, so you know how I am about the phone. I'm trying. I even put my spectacles
I did notice
on.
Auntie Ann was not in my premiere.
Oh.
Just saying. I noticed.
She
What's
thought,
going on,
she thought it
Donna?
was clickbait. But oh, the fly just went by again.
It did. I'm watching it crawl on the top. Like, keep it over there.
Eminem Outdoor said Tim's peed on a few hot wire fences.
I have had people do that before. I've never did it myself, but I was like, hey, see if that works. It does.
I'm
really
amazed
does.
at the amount of people that have done that, though.
and
Because
actually,
you
the
see a
science-
wire fence, whether it's barbed wire or not. I'm not hitting the metal
I-
with a stream
I know,
just
I
in
know
case.
that you're really curious, but the scientific principle of how you can get shocked by peeing on it's called laminar flow.
Laminar flow.
Laminar flow. Look it up.
Okay.
That's how you can get shocked from peeing on electric.
I
fence.
ain't
Laminar flow.
That's like one of those things where, like, here, smell this. It stinks. No, I'm good. I'm gonna
Hey,
take your word for it every time.
Yeah, you just told me not to smell it
Yeah.
because it stinks. Like,
Yeah, no, I'm good
I'm gonna smell it.
every time.
Anthony does it. Listen, Anthony with Country Road Cure does that to so many people.
It's Anthony right there.
Anthony.
Look at
oh, I got to be Anthony now.
yeah. Look at
What?
it.
No,
It's
this
Anthony.
Listen, one of the classic things he
Roxanne?
does, it's so funny. He'll walk up to you and be like, what's it smell like? You know? It's so funny. And
You
I
say
would-
your mama?
listen, he said I was the only person that he's ever met, except for like one of his real close buddies back in Vegas, that just went.
Oh, yeah. Smells like clover.
MT Homestead's in the house. What's going on?
What's up, Big Mike?
Well, there was a few times the other night at the party. It's dark, right? So you're not like getting full illumination. And Jason and Anthony had on very similar coats.
Yep.
And I was like, "Where's my husband?" And I looked. I'm like, "Oh, there he." Oh, wait, no, that's
Mhm.
Anthony.
And I purposely wore a different hat because I know Anthony loves rocking the Michigan Life hat. They are amazing hats.
Yep.
But we already struggle anywhere that Anthony and I go to. Everyone's like, "You guys are brothers. You gotta be like, we know you're related." So I purposely wore a different hat that day so we wouldn't get it. And then my wife still confused.
I mean, I almost did, but
Mama V's hanging out. What up, Mama V?
Let's see, Mom B. What, last 2 days?
yeah. Mama V, I couldn't play Beat Saber with you last night because I couldn't get enough signal on my Meta because I'm limited to like 1 bar of hotspot at the campground.
Spend the spring rain.
So I was really
now
frustrated
jumping
trying to make that work.
What Dennis Green?
There's Drew.
Dennis
So-
Green.
Drew in here.
Hey, Lacey.
Do you see it? Lauren's wanting to know, come on, Homesteading. Where is Domino? Did he apologize?
Oh,
Domino's
right there.
laying right there.
He's laying right in front of us. Domino.
Domino was in big trouble now. He's sleeping.
What did you do?
He ain't been allowed to come in
He
here
got
and lounge
snowed
out
down.
today.
Yeah, he got in
In
trouble.
a big
Got in
pile of
trouble.
garbage.
Yeah, big.
And Lauren's the one that
All
saved his butt, right?
all of that garbage from that was picked up out there. The
Oh, dude.
whole- what's happening?
Yeah, he been in timeout
He knew
all
as soon
day.
as I seen it, he gave me a
Uh-huh. Me
Yeah.
too.
Road trips, life, and redox. David, glad you had some help on remodel to get it closed in before the wedding.
yeah. That was huge. That was huge. That was by far the most help that I've had on a building project here.
Yep.
I mean, we've done some tree projects and stuff, but as far as a building project, most of the time it's the two amigos.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When there's help or solo. So it was nice. It
Yep.
was nice. We was actually able to separate into 2 crews, which was amazing. That's never happened here. So
Yeah, normally
Yeah.
it's just we just all tackle it.
yeah, we
You know, and it's good, and you get a lot done when you can split to 2 crews.
yeah.
And when everybody knows pretty much what they need to do, you know,
Yeah.
so you're not like, I mean, there was a few times
Two
that you,
competent crews.
Yeah,
Right,
I say.
right,
Like,
right.
it is difficult as like the host or the foreman
Yeah, you got
of the
bounce back and
project
forth.
if you've got to constantly bounce back and
Yeah.
forth. But when you know that, hey, I can leave them over
Yeah.
on that side, we're going to work on this side,
Yeah.
and I'll just check on them, you know, and
Yeah.
they can come ask questions. If
I
they
probably
need it.
only had to go over there like 4 times. And that was just because of, we kind of designing some stuff on the fly.
Yeah, like one
Right.
time, like we had split
We
it
do a
down.
lot of that.
Well, at
Right.
first it
That's
started off.
all I did.
It started off in a demolition crew and a construction crew. We had 3 people ripping down siding and 3 people hanging up stuff.
Yeah.
And then, but the siding came down so
I
fast
thought you was gonna go fast.
that we just like, all right, look, you do this wall over there, we'll do this wall over here, we'll meet in the back.
Yeah.
And we went at it.
Well, what's crazy is it's literally been almost to the week, a year since we were here the last time when y'all
Did the
did
kitchen.
kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
It's been a
man.
year.
Yeah.
wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, I just want to let everybody know our buddy Drew's Lens is in the house, but he's at work, so he can't chat.
True. Hey, how'd that tourney go, man? Did you see in the chat? You were getting in that big tournament.
No, David,
Oh.
I haven't seen the chat because I
Oh,
didn't
yeah?
have my.
Yeah.
I think he likes to rub it in.
No, I got enough stuff on my mind. I can't keep up with your phone. I got 2 phones. Right now, we're using both my phones. I got 2 phones to keep up with already.
Yeah, 2. Oh,
I tell you what, Serenity reminded me today that you got her phone.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, where's Dad at? I was like, he's up there finishing up a couple things. Well, I really want to play with my friends on Roblox. And I was like, well, I don't even know what that is, but he's almost done. You know?
and so like I have Serenity set up on like it's like the Google Kids, So anytime she does something, she has to like submit me an email, and I can look at it and approve it or whatever. So
Oh,
she
that's
she
nice.
plays like the Roblox games with some other friends. And I got a new phone, so I gave her my old phone. Here, don't play on that. Well, now I dropped my phone, fell out my back pocket, went to the bush hog.
Oh,
Yeah, so I had to be like, hey, let me get that back.
Did you have a gorilla face on it? On those
It did.
life proof?
It did have a life-proof place,
Well,
and it had
false
gorilla glass.
advertisement. False advertisement.
we actually
That's
had
not
the,
our life proof.
Yeah,
we
no.
had the sawmill. We were milling before we came, and I had one of the GoPros at the end of the line on the mill, and he didn't know I had it there, and the blade knocked the GoPro
Oh.
threw the lens off. So
Dang.
I haven't even looked at that footage yet. I'm really curious as to what that's gonna
Yeah,
look
should
like.
be some good footage. I mean, the camera's good.
It-
Yeah.
I got the cover back on.
A little
Where
scratched, but yeah.
it'll buff out.
David Moffat, it can't be outside. It's dark. It's still dark.
I was just about to
Yeah.
read that comment.
It's still dark, and honestly, where the lights are and stuff, there'd be no way for me to hide everything that we did today.
Yeah.
And honestly, it looks like a bomb went off out there right now. It was literally just clean for the party.
This is definitely a construction site zone
Yeah,
right now.
It wasn't like that this morning, but it is now, boy. Tiny house was all nice and clean, running candles. Now it looks like somebody just threw a grenade in the door and shut it.
A green grenade.
We won't go into too much detail to not spill any beans, but Uncle David almost did kill Lauren today.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't remember when
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing came down with the thing?
Oh,
She
yeah.
was right in front of it.
with the thing and the thing and the thing and the thing.
Yeah, you wasn't in there.
When I played Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
When I played the
I
Kool-Aid
was-
Man.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
filming it, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Well, I
close.
was that what you're talking about. Yeah. I got that on.
And
film.
she asked me, could she film it? And I was like, yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm coming through. Like,
Yeah.
back up. I
We-
wasn't going to just ease
We
through.
did have our camera sitting in there to get a really good shot of it.
It was the
So
Kool-Aid moment.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
the Kool-Aid
Yeah,
moment.
I
Oh, yeah.
I came home through.
Lauren says I was getting the shot.
Getting a shot. That's
Hey,
them angles,
Hey,
baby.
hey, you gotta get away. Hey, you gotta put yourself out there sometimes with them angles now. It was a fun day though. We all had fun, a lot of laughter and stuff. We ate some sandwiches and stuff, and
And
that's
you know,
probably what we're gonna eat tonight.
you know,
for
a nail
dinner,
gun
too,
does
though.
not work right if the nails are in backwards.
I
Yeah.
heard about that, Tim.
I did that.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was.
Yeah.
I did not participate.
Hey, that was a full
Okay.
breakdown.
So-
Tim was like, "It's jammed."
Oh yeah, I did it like 3 times.
Hell yeah, it's
I
jammed.
triple jammed it.
It was. There was some. Hey, there was some lessons on the mountain for the ridge today.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it was happening. We kind of.
Nails need to go diagonally into the stud.
I was this close, guys. I was super close. I was about to walk back to the truck, grab the pack of crayons I keep in there because I need a snack on them. But also sometimes we got to draw.
We had
some
to
pictures.
draw
some pictures.
Yeah,
of
we had to
crayon.
color some pictures for it.
Yeah, we were gonna have to give some real good instructions.
But honestly, it's good learning stuff for him. It's perfect projects like that for somebody.
Normally my
stepping
contractors
in
just
there.
take care
Yeah.
of it, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to come to our rig.
Jim
and
says he
you're gonna
knows
have
how to
us
write a
do
check
it.
like nobody's business.
I'd say he now knows what he's getting his money's worth of what he pays somebody
Right.
else to do. So it works out.
SKW Lift says, "Hey, Uncle David and fam,
What up,
what's going
fellas?
on, sweetheart?"
Hey, just to let you guys know, also, I want to talk just a brief second, something coming up really big, really huge, involving absolutely everybody that you know is going to be there, probably. The Mid-America YouTube Meetup,
Mm.
May 16th to 18th, Lake Eufaula State Park, Oklahoma. We're going to be at the Deep Fork Campgrounds. For more information, go to the MT Homestead Facebook for details and park registration, or you could just go over there. I think Oklahoma has like a statepark.com. You
I
can
mean,
find
we
it
have
from
our
there.
site. Do you guys have your sites?
I got my
ours.
site.
I got mine.
We
We
got
got
it.
playing with Tim.
got.
SKW says, "You are rocking those boots, Uncle David. I love these boots. These are the most comfortable mutt boots on the planet, in my opinion."
Hey, and speaking of these boots, Greg and Gina's in the
What's
house.
going on, Greg? Dude, I love these boots right here, buddy.
Those muck
So-
I see.
These are mutt.
to me-
Well, they're
No,
actually,
No.
Those are dry shots.
These are dry
dry
shots.
Yep.
Yeah.
but they're the general term is mutt
Right.
boots, but, you know what I mean?
And I have a pair. I mean, a little bit different design, but for comforted wear, oh, I love them.
Man, they're comfortable, insulated. You can. It can be 2 degrees outside and go stand in that creek out there, and
Man.
you don't even feel it.
It's nice.
It's amazing.
They're super nice.
Surfcaster wants to know, Mike, can you pull that video from the brush hog versus the phone?
That video will be coming out tomorrow, actually. Lissa was filming that video. No, I actually had my Spotify on. I was listening to music. So I
Oh,
had-
so you weren't
yeah,
filming from the
but
camera.
You
to
know
let
what's so crazy? Please tell me if this has happened to anyone else and it's just not me and I'm not a complete weirdo. But so I got the headphones on and I'm jamming. And the tractor's so loud, right? And I don't know, like at some point I lost music, right? But how did I not even notice that I lost the music? Like I was in such a trance from driving the tractor. that
Tractor life.
I didn't even know
Right.
I lost the music.
Well, when I lost my phone, I had to find my iPhone, go find in the field to find my phone. Luckily, the brush hog didn't need it.
Not Mike. He had to use a metal detector.
I
Well,
found
the
That was
other
in
night-
pieces.
The other night at the party, I was using my phone as a flashlight to look for my phone.
Little
Oh,
Candy
there's
Girl
that.
equals cat.
Wait.
What's going on?
Yeah, Joanne near the coast. She says, "Did anyone film the party?"
I hope not.
No. I saw a couple cameras out, but I didn't
Yeah.
film anything.
I
filmed
didn't
zero.
film
Yeah, I don't. There
In
was some
fact, I
pictures
filmed zero
taken
today. That was all these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shiloh Acres
Yeah.
asking, "Come on, homesteading."
I was about to read the same one.
All right. Yeah. So will the video come out before next year? Or will we have to wait like we did for the dozer video?
No, mine will come out. I work.
Yeah, because I didn't film nothing. I filmed for him. My camera actually is his footage.
Yeah, we was actually running 3 cameras like just for me today because there was so much.
Yeah,
going
we
on.
were rolling. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a nightmare to edit. Like there's
Oh, I'm sure.
there is all kinds of stuff, and there what we call bloat, where the camera's just running. I mean, there was cameras running until the batteries died and just pointing off into nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I had one running at one point, and then I'm like, wait a minute, my camera was there, and now there's something else there. Like, where did my camera go?
Yeah,
It took me a while to find the other one.
And then they had one of my cameras on crew number 2,
Yep.
and I have no clue what they recorded.
Listen,
So-
And
a
that's what's
lot-
going to be hard to edit is when you weren't participating in
Oh, I-
whatever was being filmed. You have to actually view the footage.
I-
because
I've,
when
I've
you're
heard stories.
participating in
I've
it,
heard
yeah.
stories, but I normally don't have that because I'm a one-man army.
Right.
Mm.
You're a one.
I always know what's on.
Listen,
I got the real crack.
Listen knows your
Yeah.
pain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alyssa does for sure.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
Cully texted and said, yep, complete weirdo.
Auntie Ann put the link for the Facebook group for the meetup.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you.
I just saw that. Us girls,
Bobblehead, don't hate, brother. Hey, Jeff's hating on me. Bobblehead Homestead said, Mike was dancing like the girls. I mean, with the girls.
us ladies, we were all wrapped around the fire pit, right? And everyone was like putting in song requests and stuff. And we were just rocking it out around the bonfire. We did like go this way, go that way. Us ladies, we had so much fun. And yes, Mike did join us in all of us ladies dancing around the bonfire.
I'm a dancer. I ain't scared to dance. I like to dance. I'm sorry that I move my hips. I'm sorry I'm from the South and Bobble's from Indiana where I don't know, what does he do, the polka or something? I don't know.
He's a pure.
I hit my dance quota in Mexico. I danced for about 3 hours in the club. I'm good for this year. Lisa says, or she's talking to Des. Unfortunately, I
It
do
was
not have
my
a
Des.
camper, so I have to get a room. But I'm so ready to meet you and everyone.
I'm going to be in a tent. I'm not even going to be in a camper.
David
We'll be in a
and Tim, did
camper,
any
'cause
of
I got
you
a
also
bougie
film the
husband.
party?
I'll be
David
over
did
at
not film
10.
none of
I
the
ain't
party.
mad about it.
David did film a Fired Up Friday of
Yes,
the party,
that
though.
was part of
Mm.
And them groceries were,
Amazing.
Very good.
I'm going to pat myself on the back on that one. That turned out
Listen,
pretty
That
good.
pulled
It
pork
was.
was delicious.
It was
Pretty
fire.
good.
Yeah.
Pauline O'Connell said, ha ha ha. Gary put on his channel that on Mike's new property, everyone got stuck. Mike, did you record it?
Mm.
So that's a funny story.
Mm.
Yesterday, while we were out doing all the filming, we ended up at our new property because if you guys go watch my new video that came out today, you'll know how close our new property and Dez's potential new property really might be.
Exciting.
Anyway, while we were out there, we SLR and Dez both found out that there are some wet spots out there in that field. And luckily we were able to push Dez out. She wasn't totally down. But SLR was down for the count, and we all got muddy, and me and Gary it was mud. But luckily at the end scenario, in the back of that old truck that's on the property, there was a 4-foot strap. And I
Oh.
fired up Lift, and Lift pulled him out. Bah, 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 bah.
Ah,
It was nice.
nice.
Yeah. Well, and Des was all worried about the creek out here. And look, Des, you go out to Mike's and get stuck.
Right.
Yeah,
You-
over my hood.
She got talking about needing to leave, and you would have thought she needed a submarine to get here. And I'm like, well, you got up here. Why are you worried about leaving?
It's literally like 6 inches when she
Yeah.
went through it. And she's like, it went over my hood. I said, you must have hit it at 50.
It's this deep.
Yeah.
Hey, Drew did say that he hit it at a high rate of speed, and it did come up over his
Well,
head.
yeah, if you hit it at
So I bet
Dan was ready to come party, boy.
Keep
She
real.
ready to dance. She hit that thing at 65.
Yeah.
Trina Rock said when we ran over ours on the riding mower, we thought the mower had a malfunction. It made a loud boom, took it to the store where we bought it, and proceeded to ask them if they knew what would happen.
Brooke Burke says, "Come on, Homestead." Mike, did you ever find your ring?
No, my wedding band is also gone. The day I lost my phone, I also lost my wedding band.
Oh, dude.
I think
and
Lissa
that's a
took it.
new wedding band. I bought
think
that for
Lissa
Christmas.
took it. I think Lissa said, "You ain't getting it again until you tighten up."
No, Lissa's mad that I lost that
I'm
wedding
sure
band.
she-
She
It's
is.
like,
I'm
we-
sure she- 'cause
we
you just
have
got
like
it.
we have like real wedding
Right, you
bands,
just
but
got it.
it's about the marriage, not the
Y'all need to
band.
just do tattoos.
Right.
Yeah, and so
Mike
like,
needs a
I'll
tattoo,
find a ring at a
but
thrift
he
shop.
still might lose his finger. But
And
Yeah.
if we get it low enough, we get it low enough.
I mean, I'll find a ring at a thrift shop. He'll find a ring that he likes better at a flea market. Like I don't know, it gives us the freedom.
Oh,
to do
by
it.
the way, we better put it out because we know there were saws and stuff involved. Look, guys,
Ooh.
all 10 fingers.
now I did limit his sawing.
Probably a good.
I
plan
was
without
put
me
on
here.
lockdown.
I did limit it. I said, "Look here, I don't have none of that. They're homeowners."
Hi,
you know.
Scott and Susan.
Hey, he
That's
did
good.
retire his tape measure today.
I did.
Wow.
We learned this when I came into the kitchen. Was you
Maybe
can
I
lay it
can
out,
cut.
you can do it everything you want, and then when you go to put it on, it ain't right. And so
He
I went-
he handed over his crayon.
Yeah.
Don went out flipping
58,
farmstead, said yes.
56, same thing.
Oh, those groceries were fire.
Oh yeah, it turned out pretty good. It really did.
Bobblehead said Melanie taught me how to do the floss. I'm good.
Oh, it's just lost.
Oh, we were doing all sorts of dancing. It didn't matter. We had all kinds of music going. It was a beautiful party.
Yeah, that's right, Brooke Burks.
Celebrating too.
At least, hey, I won't ever forget the key this time. I just leave the key to the tractor in the car. So if I'm in the car with my keys, I got my tractor key.
but there still was that one time.
There was the time that I left.
Hey, when I switched trucks, I had that same problem.
Cuddly said Drew drives like me, 0 to 60.
She's
Nah, Cuddly, I'm not in the doghouse. Alyssa just wants to make sure that I need to get me another ring.
no. She said, "Don't be running around here acting like you're available."
Acting like you're all
There's
single.
Mel. There's Mel.
What?
Mel.
Mel,
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
She's
Okay,
over there
tomorrow.
editing. What's going on?
I'll be seeing them tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of which, let me tell you now, you need to take the zip tape roller with you because Gary wants to do a window.
Okay.
Got it.
So make sure y'all grab that for you leave.
Dang, I'm
Yeah,
glad.
you heard it, Mel, right here. I told him. I told him.
It's still not my fault.
We still got some zip code in here.
We can still put it up and just roll it later.
Yeah, we should probably call Kevin out on that right now. We know Jamie's in here. Give him a
Yeah.
little- Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin decided to leave the job site. Said, "Hey, we're out of zip tape.
We're out of
we
tape,
can't do
so
it."
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah.
There was 2 more rolls. Mike even said we have 4 rolls.
I
Are
told
you sure we're out?
He said, oh, yeah, we're out.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
You know what it was? Kevin got a text message from Jamie
Yeah.
Thank you.
About-
Dinner's done.
about an hour before that and said, dinner's ready
ready.
whenever you get home.
Yeah.
It's in the crock pot.
That was his cue. I'm out.
Hey,
Inside the
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a good enough excuse for me. I ain't mad. I probably would have eased out too.
Mm.
Knickknacks.
Paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Well, Knickknack says, this is an amazing live with all you together, and the comments are popping. Love it.
Oh yeah, nice. We got 638 people in here. How many likes do we got, guys?
Guys, don't forget to like the video. Please
Yeah.
don't forget to
Wesley
give it a
says
thumbs up.
y'all must have worked him pretty hard today. He hardly said a word.
He did. He put it in. I won't lie. He put it in.
Yeah, he got it in. Everybody did great today. I'm great, very, very grateful
Yeah.
for everybody that came and helped and stuff. It was awesome. We have such a good time when we all get together and work. You know, whatever cruise it is here, you know, is it just makes the day go by.
I
so
don't even
amazing.
really think it's fair enough to call it work when
Yeah.
we come up. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, well, I'm going up to Davis to work.
Yeah.
When it's that fun to enjoy, I don't think it's fair enough to call it work.
And to
Like,
be fair, I normally have my junk together where I'm ready. Like
Yeah.
it ain't 4 or 5 hours of trying to figure out
Yeah.
when to start.
Yeah.
Most of the time when you on the scene, I got a couple hours earlier. I already had trailers over here, material over here, saws set up. Like I'm all about it. If you're gonna give me your valuable time
Mm.
and come and help me, then I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for you to come help.
Well,
That's a fact.
it was key what you said the first time though. It was competent people working as
Yeah.
a team.
Oh yeah,
So
absolutely.
we were all able to, you know,
It was
you
great.
didn't have to worry about us, you know, oh, I got to make sure they're doing this right or whatever.
And,
You know,
and
it
these jokers, their first, as soon as they got done, well, he was with us at first, and then he swapped over with them. But as soon as they got the siding and stuff done, their first task was cutting an existing wall with drywall right by my bed and putting the window in. Like the hardest, probably the most challenging technical
Right.
thing that there was to do today or whatever. That was their first task.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
that's how much confidence I had in them.
Yep.
Because normally that's something that Mike knows that I'm going to be
Yeah.
part of. You know?
And that was,
And I was just like, here are the windows, this. I want it somewhere right there.
and if not for the electrical panel kind of being in our way, we actually probably wouldn't even have come over and said anything to you
Yeah.
the whole time, because it was me, Joel, and Kevin at the end, and we were wrapping it up.
And worked out great. That old Joel and Kevin, they're workers.
Man,
Let me tell you.
you have to make them stop.
Yeah.
But there was an electrical issue at the end.
There was, yeah, we
Yeah,
talked about that
your
earlier,
fault.
remember?
Yeah.
My
yeah,
fault.
Yeah, but Tim
Well, Tim rewired my electrical panel.
Tim's getting older, guys. He already forgot the first part of this live.
Ground is
It's
ground.
okay.
Neutral's
He
neutral.
can go back and watch the live and
No,
he'll catch up.
Well, I think
I
that
just want to
it-
reminded people of this.
I think every project that we've done, that we've been a part of, it's like this community is so great because we show up and everyone knows their place. They just like it's almost, we couldn't have planned it any better than everyone just automatically knowing.
Yeah.
The fluidity that we share as a community is just
Well, we're all
astounding.
close.
Yeah.
We know each other's strengths and
And it's
weaknesses
just-
and stuff like that. Like me, I'm not a logger. Everybody knows. Like if you want to take a bunch of trees down, me and Uber will come and be the ones that clean it up. But I'm not really the one that you want on the saw to put it on the ground.
It's just a cool thing.
You know?
It's just a cool thing. I don't know how it happens. I don't think you can plan it. I think
No,
it's just such an amazing, wonderful flow.
It's connection.
Yeah. It's just cool. It's cool.
Lacey says, "Why is Tim in slow-mo? He's not talking."
We were
He's
just
still again.
we were just talking about someone else was talking. Tim's getting a lot of attention for being so
The
quiet.
hillbilly hermit saying quietest I've ever seen Tim
Yeah.
for this long. Is he out of his element?
Because
No.
David worked me too hard.
Oh,
Tired.
And the
Oh.
bad thing was Tim probably did the least of everybody.
No, that is true. That is true. That is true.
But he's not.
That is true.
Guys,
I think me and Lauren were about equal.
Lauren probably took
Maybe a
every
little more.
piece.
Maybe a little more.
She
You
took
must
every
have
piece
behind.
of siding that we pulled off the tiny house.
She stacked them.
She went
I
put it
saw
up
that.
by.
and
Yep.
she cleaned up for Domino.
Yep.
So
Oh,
And
there's a
she
spider. There's a spider.
and she moved a lot of cameras.
Big spider.
ain't even that's a
Oh.
skeeter.
Oh,
How
hawk.
about she that?
that was just a baby.
That's a skeeter hawk.
Under
God.
clutch. Under clutch.
Wasn't a snake at least.
Right?
Well, you didn't see David jump.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
I'd
you.
have went through his wall now if there was a snake and took everybody out on the way.
I mean, I say that, but like, I can't even take credit for anything that happened today because I was up at 2 a.m. and I didn't feel well. And so I bowed out of today. I didn't get to participate in this, but the way I looked at it, my husband's with me 24/7, 7 days a week. He deserves some bro time.
Come out.
So he came and did his thing and I just slept.
Yeah. I think everyone was thinking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Tim's retired. He doesn't need to think. That's right, Brooke. It's time to kick on back and relax. Whatever. Let's just react.
Trina Rock's just saying Tim needs another cup of coffee. Spiked.
Spiked.
Yeah. Surfcaster said, "Tim being quiet. Hellfire. This video could go viral."
SKW Lip said, I'm not a fan of spiders. I'm not really either. I'm gonna put this.
I think spiders over snakes.
Yeah, there.
You know, I was willing to kill it.
No, I'll take
But
snakes
Mike
over
did
spiders.
it.
It's
Yeah.
the work and daily life vlogs into videos, and he has a side channel. Come on, keeping it real. His daily no edit updates. Oh, she's breaking down.
Yeah,
what's
She's
up.
Patty-
throwing everyone in.
Well, Patty, yeah, because
We love you now.
Patty White was complaining that you was only talking about work, not putting out no work.
Well, you was on the wrong channel.
And that,
Wrong channel.
and then she was like, she has another channel. What the
yeah,
hell?
the one that you're on right now.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
right one.
This is the only talking you'll get
The
in a
Come
live
On
stream.
Keeping
You're
It
right,
Real. The Come On Keeping It Real is a vlog channel. That is where we do behind the scenes and talk about why we're doing it and what's upcoming and stuff like that. And you get a lot of sneak peeks with Come On Keeping It Real. I always show kind of what I'm in the middle of doing. But if you want to actually see what's happening, you come on over to Come On Homesteading. And I promise you, it's not magic. But there's some things that go on there.
We've tried that. We've tried the whole magic thing, and it just doesn't work.
Brooke Burke said Tara said she just didn't want to play nurse today or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
too much stuff.
I would have been. I mean, fortunately, with Des here the other night, we could tag team as nurses.
Right.
So like,
needed
the whole
a nurse the other
responsibility
night.
wasn't
Yeah.
all on me.
I don't think anybody's talked about that because nobody filmed that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody knows the day of the party or whatever. I was struggling, guys. But I pulled through.
He had a mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
The next morning,
I would say that.
yeah. The next morning, I'm like texting David, and I'm like, I won't say what I was texting you,
Yeah.
but I was like right on it in the morning, like.
And I was like, I feel good. And no. And she's like,
I tell you what, speaking of Des, I about gave Des a heart attack because yesterday when I was over at Simple Life of Claims, I helped Gary do a little bit of work. And I had to do a little bit of spider monkey action up in the top of the rafters with the nail gun and up and down. And I almost slipped off the ladder, right? And I heard her. I was like, it's okay. It happens all the time. I'm good.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. He's rubber. He bounces.
Right.
SLR stuff.
Sailor Andrew says, "Happy retirement, Tim."
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Mel said that nobody did film any at the retirement party,
Des
but
said
she did.
Des said she got a little.
Oh, did she? Oh, good.
Well, and I think Dawn said she texted you, but I think
Well, I know.
Dawn got some film.
It was so funny. Des and I, we were like racking it out, right? And I thought she just wanted to take a picture because she had her camera up. So I'm like,
Right.
and she's like, no, it. And then I realized it was video, and I was just like, oh, okay. So then I'm gonna go back to dancing.
Don, this is the first time I've had my phone all day.
Yeah.
That kind of goes with what I was talking about earlier. If people are going to give me their time, and everybody's got projects and busy and stuff, I'm the type that I'm very grateful when somebody comes and lends a hand and stuff like that. I'm not gonna have my phone on me and doing all that kind of stuff. My phone was on the back of the trailer all day long, and I was just getting,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I heard it ringing a couple of times.
Yeah.
You know?
And I'm
Patrick over there cuddling, he said, hey, he's so skinny it doesn't hurt when he falls. Gravity affects him less than the
Well,
rest
no,
of us.
when Mike falls, it's like a feather. He floats down.
Yeah.
Like when I fall, it's like boom.
Hey, when I got shot today, I hit the ground like a sack of taters.
Yeah.
He did.
He was literally right at my feet. I was standing right in front of him.
I was kind of standing in the door when it all happened, and I'm like, what did he jump down on the floor for? Like, what is he doing now? And then I was like, wait a minute, was that still hot? And he's like, yep.
I've seen Mike fall so much that it's very rare that I even have a reaction. Like every once in a while, when I think it's a bad one, then I won't laugh and I'll check on him first and then I'll laugh.
Yeah.
But like when he fell out the back of the truck up there, I had to go check on him.
Oh, yeah,
And I thought
yeah.
it done broke his neck.
Did that drywall broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went down hard.
That was hard. I heard it on the
Dumpster?
other
Yeah.
side of the truck.
Yeah.
That one I had to go and make sure he was all right, and then I laughed at him.
Yeah. Hey, when I actually like moved around a little bit before I hopped back up because I went down hard. I was like, oh wait, oh god. There we were throwing away some drywall and it was in the back of David's truck and like the tailgate was down and we had a space before the dumpster and I just walked out on the drywall
Oh snap!
But
and it was
he
wet.
talked about it before it happened.
Yeah.
That's always
So
the
you
ones
only
that
knew-
get me. He's like, yeah, we gotta be careful with this, and they were like 10 minutes later, boom.
I told you we had to be careful.
Well, at the party the other night, I would be, because we were getting rowdy, we were having a lot of fun, and I'm like, dude, don't make me nervous. Jess is
around
like,
the
dude,
fire?
don't make me
Yeah.
nervous.
Oh yeah. I won't lie. I was lit like a firecracker. I won't lie.
It says, you
Name.
know what
He
is
was
so
on fire.
David and Tim together are the best people who makes me laugh out loud. You don't know how funny you both are. Well, thank you. We try.
We try.
We try. Trust me, we get a little bit of hate on it too. Like, y'all always picking on each other. It's all in love. It's all, you know, it's like two brothers, you know?
Yeah.
Me and my older brother, Ray, boy, look at here. We picked on each other our whole lives. That's just what we do.
Well, I think we talked about this a little bit today, Tim, and Lacey's asking Tim, did all that concrete work catch up with you? Getting old and retired is tough,
Woo!
buddy.
Oh, it was tough.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
God.
I was hurting for. He knows.
Yeah, he literally called me 3 times a day just to tell me how bad he was hurt.
That's like I'm on my third.
I was like, you did 6 pillars, man. like, what's up?
Yeah, 12 batteries and 6 pillars. That's all I did.
Hey, and you're welcome, guys. You're welcome because I put a lot of pressure on
He
Tim
did.
to start
No,
that
he
project.
did. It's like, get her done. Get her
Yeah.
done. You got 3 days before the rain comes.
Yeah. I for like 2 weeks I was on it because I felt like he was stalling.
All it was.
Like he
All
was
it was.
like
Right.
he was intimidated by it a little bit. And the thing about it is we got a bottleneck, right? Me and Mike's actually going to go to Tim's and return the favor of the work and stuff and help him put up his steel structure.
Oh yeah, we talked about coming back for that too.
for the stuff, and we're going to go there. Well, the bottom line is as we approach this cabin being torn down, my time's going to be limited. So, like right now's your window. Like, get me over there. And
What
let's
is
do-
your window,
that-
Tim?
that's-
Do you have a timeline for that?
2
Oh,
weeks.
for about 2 weeks, yeah.
2 weeks from now?
Yes.
About, yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
Maybe 3. Actually, I have family coming down. So.
Well, we'll put them to work. Even better, Tim.
Right?
Man, stick around for a little while. I'll show you how to work.
We'll teach you something.
Put something on the grill.
Maybe less than 2 weeks.
What you do is you put the grill off from a distance, put a little something on the grill, let it start smelling good and stuff, and then work everybody and talk about, well, we can't eat until we're done.
You got to get it done.
Yeah, exactly. Instant motivation.
Me and Mama Carol will be in the house cooking.
That's right.
Glenn and Shannon Salty Life says, y'all don't test the wires before you touch them. I get it. Get in a hurry and forget. No, brother, we wasn't in a hurry at all. We were taking our time and everything.
That was the end of the day. We were wrapping it up.
I was actually doing a display, a little show and tell, point and touch, point and touch.
Yeah.
The whole thing was that I forgot that Tim rewired my breaker panel. So when I shut the breaker off to the master bedroom, it was still hot and I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I went to the ground.
Yeah, because we had it wired up right to start with, but whenever we put those batteries out there, it's not a 220 load, so we had to wire everything up on one leg.
Yep. Everything.
And
everything.
that changed everything as far as the breakers go. Now there's no point in relabeling and moving breakers and stuff like that because whenever it gets the power, it's going to be right anyways. But it is different right now, and
I believe when I left that day, I said, you're going to need to relabel these.
no.
Well, but see what happened was they didn't.
Sure.
I don't need to. I'm not the one getting shot. Mike's my electrician.
Yeah.
See, and you know how I get him to do it? Well, you don't wire the whole thing. Don't let me come in and do the last few lights and steal all your glory.
Right.
Now every electric job on that I have to do for life.
If we ever add on Mike, I need my electrician.
Hey, and 50 years from now, when that joker burns down from lightning, someone's going to say it was my faulty wiring.
Yeah. You know,
50 years from now, we'll be gone. We won't care.
Right. That's the next people's problem. That's not a me problem. That's a somebody else's
Levi,
problem.
don't forget, he wired it.
So Surfcaster's asking David, what's going on with the RV park? You think you might still have that in the works?
It's just wet.
Yeah, it's so wet out there, guys. I can't do no. I actually have everything out there to do the electric out there.
Oh, yeah.
And like everything. And it's ready. It's just so wet out there that it is what it is. And the RV park, guys, is going to be a couple years down the road.
Right.
There's a lot of other stuff on that property that needs to happen before that happens. That's a future investment type situation. And like I said, about a month ago on the video where I showed, or less than a month ago actually, of the damage on this cabin and stuff. This cabin's falling down, guys, so it's skyrocketed to the priority list. And this year is going to be, we're working on the tiny house right now just to get me in there and have a little bit more space because I'm going to have to move in there full time. I'm actually going to store all of this in my shop at the new property.
Oh yeah.
And this cabin is top priority this year. My goal is to have this thing dried in before winter. That way I can work on the inside during winter. So that's a tall task. It's a doable task. Trust me, when you see the video of what we accomplished in one day today, you'll see it's doable. But
And more would have got done if Kevin wouldn't have left early.
I should have fired the grill up and tried to keep him here. You know what I mean?
Do that little counterbalance. I mean, once he knew dinner was ready in the crock pot,
Yeah,
it was like,
over.
well,
It was
guys,
the beginning of the end.
It's
my
been
left
fun.
pinky cramped. I gotta go. My shoelace ain't tied right.
Yeah, the bottom line, guys, and also budget. Of course, budget's going to play a factor into this. I am doing this out of the pocket. I'm not pulling loans and stuff. I don't have Tim's money. You know, I don't know.
I'm retired. I ain't got no.
And so, you know, I'll save my money and I'll do the slab. I'll save my money and I'll buy some 2x6s, and you know what I mean. And I'll do it. There's so much other stuff around here to keep me busy. There's fencing. I got a whole bunch of cedar trees that need to turn into fence posts out there that will keep me busy for the rest of the year.
So many cedars.
In between, you know what I mean? So
Well,
while I'm saving money, I will do stuff that doesn't cost me a lot of money, like a little bit of chainsaw oil and gas and making cedar posts and stuff like that, and putting cedar posts in the ground, getting ready for fence.
Good night, Joanne.
You know, I'm just going to have to do it in pieces. It's just the way it is. Yes. Right now, I could go get a loan at the bank and have this thing done in a year, but I'll be paying on it until, well, Levi will finish paying for it after I die. You know what I mean?
Mel says, poor Tim, always thrown under the bus. Welcome to retirement, buddy.
Yep.
Tim drives that bus a lot too now.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be
Oh, yeah.
clear.
Right into the ditch.
I was trying to just have a serious conversation with him.
No.
To go completely
No,
sideways.
no.
I'm like, Tim, we wasn't even going to do that.
No.
Well, and it's one of those things that I remember early on when we were meeting, and you'd always told us, "Hey, it's a game plan, not a set plan." And when you're homesteading, you know, or even just building your own place, right? If you're not going to fully homestead, but you want to remodel, you will get to a point, it never fails, that you will have a plan of, I'm going to do this, this, and this, but then something else comes up and you're like, nope, priorities change.
Yeah.
We've got to revert what's going on, because if I don't take care of this, I'm not going to have anything later on.
Yeah. And you will completely drive yourself insane if you set a lockdown plan and just like die hard. I got to do it this way.
Oh, yeah. It won't work.
You will literally
It
be
won't.
miserable.
I even told
You have to
Jason-
live off the whole theory. And I had to get her kind of into that mindset when we first started or first got together and stuff. It's all about that adapt and overcome.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got to be able to react to things that you didn't even plan for. You were like, I got this. This will be a while. You know, that's my 5-year plan. And all of a sudden it just became your 5-minute plan.
Yeah. And I'll tell you the one that really just changes the schedule all the time. And I mean, she is a real sometimes. Mother Nature.
Oh,
Mother
yeah.
Nature rules the world, guys. There's no beating Mother Nature. She's queen bee. And you can have all the great plans and planned out all you want, and then she'll rear her head and change everything.
Yep.
It's happened time and time again. Ask the drifter now.
Time and time again. Yeah. Spilling some beans, but not too much. Talk about adapting and overcome. But listen, I changed the plan again.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Bean spilling.
I ain't gonna say too much. She gonna be mad about that.
Rand Wilkerson says 8-minute warning. Well, not really. Not if we don't want to.
It's Randall.
That's true.
Now, Randall, what's going on?
Randall coming in with that super chat.
I ain't seen Randall in a minute, actually. That's a whole lot of
living his
riff-raff
best
right there.
life, man. He is just like boop.
He's
boop,
traveling and
boop.
bouncing.
Oh, yeah, he's living his best life.
Getting back to the books tomorrow.
Right.
We'll see.
Definitely going. Bagels from Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I got you, girl. Bagels up.
No.
Give me a.
Hold on.
Oh, he ain't even ready, Jennifer.
I ain't ready. I just got it.
Okay,
All right,
bagels.
we got it.
Rhonda Holler says, wow, when you get this group together, you will bust your gut laughing. Love y'all. Thank you. Hey, we try not to take life too seriously, guys. We're serious when we need to be, but we try to have a good time.
It's always a good time.
None of us started this journey to be miserable and just all the time. It's about slowing down a little bit and enjoying life.
Well, and you only
Enjoy
get one
journey.
life,
Yeah.
right?
Enjoy
You
the
only
journey.
get one life that you're gonna remember in that moment. So why not enjoy every moment of it
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're in? Like if you move on and go to another life, well, you're not remembering this one anyway. So enjoy the one you got now.
Mike can contest. I let stuff roll off my back quite a bit. It takes a lot to rattle me.
Yep.
You know,
I
I
agree.
mean, I don't get high, I don't get low. And there's negatives to that as well. But for the most part, it don't matter. The whole world could be blowing up around me. And I'm just like, doo, 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 doo.
That's
Cool.
you too.
You know what I mean?
Thurman Monroe
Yep.
wants to know, Mike, you guys got an awesome spot for a garden this year. Any plans on gardening?
We
Absolutely.
just had this.
I hope so, because I'm not going to have
Yeah.
one. I kill everything. So I hope they grow a
Yes.
lot.
I got you. I've already got plants growing. Well, seeds growing in the greenhouse. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited to go home and plant more
Yeah.
because now's the peppers. We got to get our peppers in. If you're watching this right now, if you want to grow peppers, get your pepper seeds in the ground right now.
The real question is, how's the sourdough starter doing?
I don't
You
know.
did it again this morning?
No, you're supposed to be here.
Damn.
I've been building the buildings.
You got to take responsibility for this.
I did. I took responsibility for all the people that were
Well,
here today.
feed it
You didn't
tonight.
show up.
I was up since 2 a.m.
Well,
I
you
was
were here,
not
so we
feeling well.
feed it. It was supposed to be a we
You
thing.
ruthless. You talk about sourdough, you ate it.
All
I
right,
don't know.
so we're gonna feed it again
Yeah,
before
yeah.
I leave.
Yeah, feed me, see more.
So what's Mike's plans for gardening?
So anyways, yes, we do got some plans, guys. We actually got huge plans. We have so much property out there and we have so many different things, but gardening is a big thing on Lissa's list. We actually have some raised beds already in the mix. Yeah, Tim's about to pass out alive right here.
I'm listening. I'm just enjoying.
All was quiet. Wake up.
But anyway, yeah, Lauren and Joel actually have gifted us with some what we're going to use as our raised beds. But because we have so much land, we're also thinking about doing a couple of different things, such as pumpkins, watermelons, and corn.
Maybe a pumpkin patch.
Maybe. So Lissa wants to do a pumpkin patch so bad. Like
Oh
Oh,
man.
that'd
wants
be fun.
there's
So you're
none
doing a
around here.
corn maze?
Listen, the
Ah!
first corn maze in Arkansas. What? Oh, that'd be insane. That'd be so insane.
I just hope everybody grows a bunch of vegetables because I'm like 3 years out from honestly being able to keep anything alive.
Yeah.
I have been thinking about maybe getting into like dried plants because all of my plants, like those last ones that I bought right now, you know, you hang roses upside down, dry them, and
Yeah.
press them and stuff.
You've done great
I
outside.
think I could do that.
You've dried no dehydrator,
No,
no fancy equipment.
No,
You just
done.
straight dried them
I
all.
really think if you're into like dead dried plants,
That's dated.
You might have a
I tell
market.
you
You
what,
could sell that stuff to
my,
Hobby
my
Lobby right
PO
now.
box is in the description.
We're
If
at
you're
3
looking for
minute
dead
and-
dry plants, it's
Uh, 3-minute warning. Gypsy Trails just gifted you $20.
no BS.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
SLR, CRC, come on, RIM, DD5, WRH, all of you inspire me. Just live your life and love
We
all
love you,
of it.
Randall.
Thank you. We love you, too, brother.
Yeah.
So Bobblehead, I will take you up on that, and I know Lissa will take you up on that. We can seal the deal and take that to the bank. Bobblehead said, Mike, sunflowers, I'll help.
Yep.
I like that. That's cool.
And just a little gardening tip, y'all. You don't have to buy the little sunflowers in the seed packets, right? That you'll pay $2.49 or $2.99 for. Go get yourselves
Just seen that.
black sunflower seeds, like what you would plant for birds or what you would give to your birds. Black sunflower seeds, they will grow. You can broadcast them. You can chaos garden them. Don't go
That
spending
sounds like my
all
friend
that
Roger.
money on that little seed packet. Go buy yourself. You'll pay $18 to $20 for a ginormous bag. Broadcast those puppies out, and you will have sunflowers. You don't have to buy them in a little seed.
Can we talk more about this chaos gardening?
Absolutely.
That sounds right up my alley.
Hey, before we go real quick, David Moffat, I do appreciate that. I've already got a lot from you already, but I call that too. David Moffat says, Mike, you've got my email. I'll sponsor your channel with free seeds.
Hey, dollar seeds.
Yep. And he does do
Dollar
seeds.
seeds.
And if you guys
Hey.
do want to buy some seeds, dollarseed.com. He's got the seed
Yep.
for all your needs.
When I am ready to garden, I am ready.
Yep.
I just
absolutely.
ain't ready.
Absolutely, Jeff.
And I am ready because of David.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I resent that, Brooke Burks. I did grow our tomatoes just well, and they were disrespected and spicy. And Lissa grew the heck out of them.
Well, I'm excited. I had
remember
somebody
that.
send
Yeah,
me
the
some
pots,
purple jalapenos. So I'm curious, and I can't remember who sent me the purple jalapenos, but I'm curious to grow them because I don't think I've ever seen purple jalapenos.
I like her.
I ain't never seen any.
No, I'm gonna grow them. We'll see.
Hey, I'll try them.
Yeah.
I've grown like brown jalapenos and stuff before. 'Cause they're
Love you too,
intense.
Mel. I'll be calling you in the morning. We'll be heading over.
And I'm gonna remind them again. Get the zip tape, bro.
Yes.
Dennis Green said, "Don't be disrespecting no manners."
Oh, every plant that comes up here gets disrespected, bro. They just, I got man. But if you need pots, I got pots. I got pots and soil.
You got really good dirt, really
I
good
got
pots.
really good dirt,
The
really
plants
good
that are in there,
It's the plant part.
you got to sift that out.
I'm too busy. To
He's
deal with-
pre-composting. That's what he's doing, y'all.
Yeah.
He knows he's on a 5-year plan for gardening, so he's like, I'm gonna buy all these plants.
Well, there's different.
It
ways
has
to learn.
dirt in it, and then those are gonna decompose. I'm pre-composting.
There's different ways
Right.
to learn things,
Yeah,
right? You
and-
can learn the right way. You can learn what not to do, and that's where I'm in that stage right now. What not to do. You know.
And Cheryl, yes, thank you for just watching our last video. I wet my plants. Yes. So after that video, we jumped in the I can't say the Nugget, it's the Squatch now, and we came over to the west side. But I've already got the greenhouse going, and I have a lot more to do when we get back. Yeah. I would bring
I
you
can't even
every
keep-
plant you
I
need
can't
when you're ready.
even keep my sourdough fed.
Jealousy gets you nowhere.
All right, guys, this has been an absolute
It's
blast.
been fun.
See, ain't you glad you was in the live?
I
See, you were
know.
trying to bail.
I was trying to
She
get
was.
y'all bro time.
Yeah,
You know.
we've had plenty of that.
Mr. Moon Clips, yes, I believe something like that.
What those folks?
No, Mr. Moon Clips asked me, are we going to build something similar down by our creek, like SLR and Country Road Cure built up by their pond? They want to know if we're going to do something similar like that. Something similar. We are going to have our hangout area down by there, but I want to do something with lights. I'm a light freak, and Uncle David gave me a great idea with some steel cable and some outdoor lights and stuff like that. So we're going to get it going on.
You know, it must have been Tuesday. It must have
It'll
been
be
Tuesday.
exciting to watch all of our projects this year.
Oh, yeah.
We're all like hitting it.
Yeah,
We
we're all
are
coming
hitting
into big parts of the
Yeah.
projects. you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
There's so much behind the scenes that go on, and so many little things that you got to do to even get to the point where you actually see some progress. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I know, guys. I know it's frustrating for you. I'm like, when are you gonna do something? They're like, it's done before you
Man.
actually see it.
We walk out this door, and I'm seeing some pretty green progress
There's
right
some
now.
big changes to the tiny house.
Oh,
Some green
Sure.
progress.
SLR says, I swear every time I come here, and they come here pretty often, there's just so many changes. And she said, I was just there 2 days ago, and now it's completely different
Yep.
again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you'll have that.
Jamie
Oh.
texted me about that rose bush, so I don't forget, please. She said, move it the next cold snap. Lissa's rose bush is still alive, as tall as I am.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it wasn't supposed to grow there.
It wasn't supposed to grow. It was a terrible spot. She
Thank
said.
you guys. We appreciate y'all.
Love y'all, guys.
Love you.
And for everybody watching afterwards, make sure you like it.
Thumbs up.
Hold on. End it.
Bye bye.
I don't know if it ended. Oh, there it is. End the live. Hot